So, Dallas, Elijah is Evander Holyfield's son.
Oh, no kidding.
Shiloh trains raccoons.
Coming up with my signature move was a little interesting because I figured I'd do some type of punch. I think I do that well, and obviously with my background in boxing and my father's background in boxing, so that kind of got my wheels turning, and I came up with the super uppercut.
I like the walking and I like the energy, but I'd really like to see you go all the way through. I want to see where that goes.
He's already lost one tooth. Okay.
They wanted some more pizzazz to it, so the crowd could know that it was coming.
I feel that.
Even though it was simple, it grabs your attention. So I think they both liked it.
WWE Superstar Sunday. New episodes tonight at 8, only on A&E. Watch next day on the A&E app.